This is Desmond. I don't know if anybody else is hearing this, but kind of northwestish of Goglovo, I'm hearing like thunder, but there's no lightning, but it sounds like almost like a pulsing sound, maybe.
Yeah, one of those red storms is fired up. It's not coming up on the detector I have, but it's definitely happening.
Red storm, what's that?
Yeah, it's going to be spicy within the next 15 minutes. Definitely be inside the building when it happens. If you're asking when is it going to happen, you'll know when it happens.
Oh, my head. Everyone all right?
Their insides or their insides turned outsides?
Outside, over.
I'm up.
Got one outside.
Oh my god, I just fell off my table, but I was inside, yeah.
Everyone seemed good, though.
Simon, Yigi, Mervin, Mickey, anybody on the radio?
So, anybody want to explain to me what the Sam hell just happened?
Welcome to the storms, my friend. They're not friendly at all.
Fuck, dude, my fucking head's killing. What the fuck just happened?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Just give me 1 second here.
Hey, you're a good mate. I didn't expect anyone to actually be in here.
Yep.
No, I just randomly bloody running through up north and I saw this place. I thought, haven't seen this place yet before.
I was, oh, sorry if my manners. My name's Desmond. I used to live down south with, the folks that threw here. Come on in.
Name's Chase. I'm just bloody passing through and I saw this. I thought, might as well bloody say hello.
Right. Well, this is going to be hopefully be the home of the Ternar's courier service. I'm going to set up like a little courier thing running between the groups and stuff like that. Still, as you can see, still kind of a work in progress, get everything set up, but slowly working on it.
Yeah, hopefully a third party that's sort of impartial, just left alone to his devices.
Yeah. Well, that's
because I know there's been a little bit of shit in the region. I mean, this is just completely random. Like, I didn't even know this was here. I just thought, fuck it, I'll take this road, and well.
Right. Well, I haven't. I did put up a few flyers just saying that we're going to be coming soon. But yeah, I haven't really been down a whole lot of people. Now, a few of the traders, Yellowstone and CNC, they seem interested and stuff. So once I get going, though, I'll be sure to let everybody know.
Yeah, no, I did see the notices. I just didn't pay attention to the location. I sort of just been zigzagging my way north through random towns, and there was a bear about a kilometre that way. And I thought, you know what, I'll bloody go a beer.
No way. I didn't know we had any of this this far south.
Trust me, yes way.
I haven't run into them.
I decided to take... I'm trying to play pinpoint where the fuck it was.
Yeah. I'll just have to keep my ears open. I normally don't even bother for stuff like that, but if you say there's one around, I'm not gonna call you a liar, that's for sure. I mean, there's enough weird things going on around here. We're gonna wait for that.
What, sorry?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's about 1,500 meters southeast was where I heard it, but I'm not so good at judging how far the calls go, so it could have been another couple of hundred from there, but regardless, I decided he was there and I didn't want to be there.
Right. What I was going to ask is, were you awake earlier for that crazy red storm thing?
I've seen a few of them, yeah, but I don't know how recent that one you're talking about was.
Oh, it was, I don't know, maybe a few hours ago. First time I ever encountered one of those in my life. Knocked me flat on my butt, and I was inside my house. I know everybody's on the radio, get inside, and then still hurt my head. Yeah, unless you've got a special mask and an NBC suit, I believe it hurts like hell when you're outside, but I'm not testing that theory. Your best bet, just get inside, lie down, and just wait for it to happen. You're not going to bloody force yourself to stay awake during one of those. Right. Yeah, I don't know. That's what some people were saying on the radio, so that's what I did. I got inside and hugged around. Never, like I said, for the love of God, don't... If one does appear outside your house, maybe get a little bit of distance and find another place, but don't go and touch it. I shouldn't have to say this, but there's been enough people that have been asking about what happens when you touch it that I just sort of give up. When you touch it, like what do you mean? What is it? I have no idea, and I do not wish to find out the hard way. All right. All I know is it's some ball of energy, and it releases jolts of lightning or electricity, and I'm not willing to. Yeah. That sounds kind of what people. When that was about a month ago, when everybody took that little side trip to the alternate dimension. Apparently, I think that's what people said they saw. The people that were awake at the time when it happened. Well, I'm glad we didn't get zapped anywhere. It was. You never know. I mean, I was there, but it wasn't the most pleasant. Right. Picked up by armed people. Escorted to a camp, and well. Yep. No, I was there. Oh, okay. Yep. No, I'm gonna leave them a bad Yelp review. Well, I mean, they did let us go eventually. I mean, the way I look at it, I mean, I don't know, it's all pretty science fiction-y, but I mean, the world we live in is pretty science fiction-y compared to, 10 years ago or whatever. But, I can understand them wanting to quarantine things if, especially if we're coming from another dimension. I mean, imagine we had some, release some virus of some kind, and I don't know. Anyways, we're back. Snow's finally melted, so. Yeah. Actually, there was one of the McCullens yesterday. It was hot as, not hot as hell, but basically while we were bloody there, I could just feel the air just get hotter and hotter, and the snow was just melting insanely quick. Right. Well, yeah, I know. I went to sleep last night. There's snow on the ground. I woke up today, and it was like this. And thought maybe I'd pull like a Rip Van Winkle or something. Slept for too long, but apparently it's just the next day. So. Yeah, well, crazy how the weather be. Now we're going to get plenty of rain. Yeah, maybe. As long as that red lightning and storm clouds don't come and knock me on my butt, I mean, that's fine. We can get some rain. I mean, they're likely going to happen again at the same time. What you did is basically the only thing you can do. Right. Just don't put anything. Don't be holding anything. Just there's really nothing you can do. So. Right. Well, anyways, yeah, this is the place so far. Planning to leave the gates open. I really haven't had any issues with anybody causing any problems or that. So got a gazebo back here. So if you ever happen to be in the area and need to get someplace at night, because it's still darker than the ace of spades out there at night, I swear, by God. Got a gazebo here. You can hunker down in there.
This is Steve. Is there anybody from Elysium awake?
If that's just a lock of bloody random things, then I can probably add a few bloody sewing kits or something to it.
Yeah, go right ahead. Yep, let's just give and take. As I said, I've just been trying to... I've only been here a couple of weeks. Like I said, I was down in Etheria with Ethan and Sage and all of them. But been thinking about doing this courier thing for a while in the back of my head, and I was looking at the map one day and I was like, that's really far south. I'm pretty far away from where everybody else is, and I thought, yeah, maybe we'll try this place. It's worked out okay so far.
Jeez. Surprised no one wants to yoink out that engine.
Yeah, I just put that in there. You want to know something? I thought I should be able to trade that off, but went running on up there to that CNC place. Well, actually, I ran into him at that snow, whatever it is, new clothing place, and they said, "Oh, they already got enough of those engines or whatever." So brought it back, tossed it in there. Sure, somebody will take it at some point.
I mean, useful, but I really can't think of. I prefer to keep my feet on land. I don't really like going out on the water.
Well, I'm a little bit landlocked up here. I mean, yeah, it's not like I'm going to be able to use that. But yeah, that's pretty much. This is pretty much it around here. It's pretty quiet. Get a few of the infected, but meh.
The hell, just don't say that word too often. That's a cursed word.
Where do you actually live, if you don't mind me asking?
No, it's all good. McCullen's up in the north.
You're with the I see that on your armband there. It says McCullen's. All right. Yeah, I haven't made it up there yet. Hear about him on the radio all the time. Had a fell through here not too long ago. Apparently, he had been with Camp Wolf back in Livonia, and I guess they ended up leaving him behind or something. He just arrived in the area not just the other day. We were talking about stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think I want to try and hook up with the McCullens because they shot one of my fellas back in Livonia." And I'm like, "Oh, well, that makes sense, I guess."
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that incident, but I only just joined up with them in Gennaro, so I wasn't with them directly in Livonia. You know what the name? The guy wasn't called Lasky, was he?
No. This feller's name was Casey.
Casey.
Yeah.
Didn't know him too well.
Yeah, he sounds like a younger. He sounds a bit. I don't know, because he had like face covering on and stuff, but he sounded like a fairly younger fella, a bit hyper and stuff. I don't know. I hooked him up with what was her name? Oh, for crying out loud, that's terrible that Lux, that's what her name was. She actually gave me a bunch of scrap metal so I could get the place all finished up, but she helped him get set up somewhere. I'm not sure where though.
It's been a while since I've heard her name, but I'm sure I'll run into her at some point.
Yeah, well, she's been around. Apparently, she's been doing a lot of scavenging and stuff. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat.
No, she does that a lot, I find, but I just haven't seen her since. Well, I haven't seen her in Chinaris, that's for sure.
Right.
Yeah, regardless, I mean, I just sort of do what needs to be done and just do a bit of bloody food cooking on the side when I need to do it for the group. And I think they do a bit of a delivery every now and then, which I think they're planning to set up.
Right.
Yeah, I heard like this little.
I heard about that on the radio and stuff like that. That's what I was thinking too. Part of my courier thing, right, could do. I mean, if they got their own people doing their Uber Eats for them, but I know there's other people in the area that are cooking food too. I can, run pickup stuff for people.
Oh, I'll run it past them. Like, it could actually be beneficial for both of us.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, planning on the game plan is, just thinking small stuff like notes and small items, food delivery, stuff like that. Start off with, and then I'm able to actually make a bit of stuff, because right now, the only thing I got is a bike to pedal around on, save up, get an ATV or some type of vehicular thing, and then maybe I can start getting more stuff, maybe bring people on. That's that Casey fella, he wanted to help me out and stuff, and I just don't, I'm not even going yet, let me get going, I'll give you a job, but right now.
Yeah, I think being a 30 party between groups is good, because A, you're neutral, B, there's no point sort of holding you up over this sort of shit, because it gives a group a bad reputation when they harm the messenger.
Yep, that's true. Well, and that's another reason why I kind of left Etheria. Like I say I left Etheria, I'm still associated with them. I still got codes to their place and stuff. I just don't, I don't wear their armband because I'm not living there anymore.
Well, I don't judge people for leaving groups. It's sort of if things don't work out and you need to change, well, you need to change.
Right. Well, like I said, it's not that it didn't work out. It's not that it didn't work out with them. It's just that I didn't feel the location was going to work out for me in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, not going to lie, I wasn't sure if I'd join the McCullers or not, and I quite enjoyed. I like the idea of having a place, maybe not quite in the middle of one of the smaller towns, maybe somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but...
Right.
Hey, I got offered the windmill, so I took it.
Yep, well, there you go. As you said, too, you can always change your mind down the road, I'm quite sure.
I'm not sure I'll do that. It's, I don't know, being part of a group, it's weird, but I kind of enjoy it at the same time.
Right. Well, I mean, it has its advantages, right? Maybe we'll see if those advantages still play out now that, the weather's warmer and stuff. But when I first got to these lands, I walked around for a good week, and I mean, I was able to survive, but it's like, I was running through shoes like crazy. It was rough, and then I happened to pick up the radio and just to reach out to see if there was, because I could hear all these people on the radio all the time talking and chit-chatting and stuff like that, and so I just happened to reach out, and the folks at Etheria picked up and stopped by there. Next thing you know, they offered me a place, so was settled in there for a while. Definitely helps to get a leg up on things.
Yeah, like that was one of the advantages of joining a group. It was a little easier to find a couple of things, but sometimes the politics, I kind of like staying out of the politics. That was one of my particularly between groups and shit hits the fan, because someone does this and someone does that and another person does this, and it's just a never-ending cycle of disappointment.
Right, and then you have to get the whole allegiance thing for the sake of allegiance, as opposed to whether or not they're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I understand what you're saying.
I hope I never have to, like, I'll talk to people into negotiations if I have to, but I'd rather just, everyone just takes a step back, swallows their pride, and just does what's right for everyone.
Right.
Yeah, like, I'll probably head on back up to the McCullers now, but I mean, yeah, I'll ask them about referring to you as a sort of delivery service, because I don't really see the point in us just sort of doing everything if need be. Hire out someone to be the middleman.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I plan on getting around speaking to everybody anyways. It's one of those things, though, availability too, right? It's who knows whether or not I'm going to be available when they need things, so it's all good either way.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there'll be it'll work out some way, one way or another.
Right. All right, well then I won't keep you. There's another gate back here as well. Just if you ever happen to come and have like have a horse or a vehicle or something you wanted to bring inside.
Yeah. I prefer to leave vehicles outside of people's compounds.
Yeah.
A little bit safer.
Well, it's just if you got a horse, so if somebody brings a horse, then it's like, you know, like I said, I do get the get the infected out here, so it's not very good, but all right.
Regardless, yeah, good to meet you, man. You take care.
All right. Yeah, it was Chase, you said, right?
Yep. And I'm just drawing a blank on your name because I'm quite fatigued at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Name's Desmond. Name's Desmond.
Okay, I was right. I keep thinking it was.
Yeah, well, for some people call me Des. That's fine too. Whatever, you know, whatever works for you.
All right. Well, we'll work that out as I go.
All right.
Oh well, onward and upward.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. You be safe.